Why? Nice.
Very unique.
That's nice.
Are we gonna do it in black?
For some reason, the button that usually lets me
Mm.
do full screen black is not showing up. So I think it might just be the format of this category if that doesn't allow that.
Then y'all get your own captions. We may not need you to read, Julia. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Interesting choice. Wait, what's happening?
Oh. Bakersfield.
Okay, that was the first photographer. So the second one.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it went together there.
They
Yeah, I
did-
was confused.
Those are two.
Oh no, okay.
Oh, those are two photographers.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I
So
see.
scroll down.
Hmm.
Wait, we're going so fast. Wait.
No, because I'm just saying this,
We-
this
Yeah.
showing that this one ended at this one here at the end of this
Mhm.
story,
Yeah.
Pacoima. And then let's go just to the other one quickly, and then we'll come back slowly. This one then
Okay.
is the single to the top, and then the firefighters. And then the South Sudan floods.
I did think that was a lot of that was a very productive year. I was like, wow, they really been, man,
Right? Went from London. I thought so too. I'm like, wow, they went to Sudan
I
too.
gotta get, I'm not doing as much as I did, but man, I really gotta get going.
Okay, now we can go back and go slower if you'd like, but those are the two.
Okay. Wow.
Hmm.
Mm.
I mean, just seeing through this, here's my thinking. I don't think the first one deserve it. The second one, I think it's worth talking about. That's my feelings on the two portfolio. I just don't feel that the first portfolio is up to the quality that should be the magazine POY placement. That's my thinking.
I definitely say the second portfolio stands out. Head over whatever the saying is. It's dynamic. It's beautiful. Um, the images are powerful. The first one, there's some interesting singles I think in there, and the migrant worker stories. There's some interesting images in that story, but the other two I didn't feel connected to. I just felt like they're just a group of pictures. The one of the seeking asylum, Nancy seeking asylum, I think. And then I was curious, like were those some of those video frame grabs? I can't tell, but having a hard time with quality.
Yeah.
But my internet is obviously slow here because sometimes it's delayed and then it jumps ahead.
So
So
I don't think that's you. I think it's actually a form of picture that it's being hit, but picture can't stay with it. I think we may have to go slower when we go through these long ones because picture can't keep up with it. And so then some go slow and some go fast. That's not you. That's what
Okay.
picture is doing.
because I'm like, it's messing me up. The flow is messing me up. It's funny those little small details make you.
Would you like to look at two again?
Well, I know two's the winner.
Okay.
Period.
Do I hear agreement with others?
Yeah, I agree. Just number two.
I'd like to see number one. What I like about number one is they're really covering their backyard, you know. I'd like to see that one. Just scroll through it again. But there were some pictures in there where you're
Like the flowers
Yeah,
sewn on the
like-
fabric.
yeah, number 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Was the but there's some beautiful shots in this.
Yeah.
You know, there's this first story, and they're really committing to some issues going on in the community. This is quite a nice story about the migrant. There's really not a weak picture. Well, the last one's not as strong. Seeking asylum. Let's see what that is.
Is he asleep under
Yeah.
a tree?
Yeah, maybe he's resting, I think.
I didn't see that. I didn't get to see that one when I was looking.
Yeah, I didn't. And they really delved into what's going on in California for, working people, especially from the Latino community, Latinx community. So I like that. But I kind of agree. I think let's see okay. Yeah, I mean.
I guess it's the last one, Pacoima.
Yeah, it's not really clear, the last one, what it's about.
Is it about the city Pacoima? Is it like a refuge for immigrants?
Yeah.
I don't like that one at all. Especially that
No.
last frame. I do not like that.
Yeah, a lot of the last one feels, yeah, well, I agree. This one needs to.
Yeah, I just
That's
feel
my-
this particular portfolio is not live up to
Yeah,
what we're about to give it. It's
Yeah.
you consider the magazine POY. I don't think this portfolio live up to it.
mhm. Can we see the second one again, please?
Yeah, this one's nice.
Mhm.
Definitely stronger.
I will
Image
say though,
making.
the female firefighters, I didn't feel like the photographer really connected with any of the firefighters
Yeah.
to like gain that relationship to get the pictures, you know?
Hmm.
It
The more
feels,
intimate, yeah, the behind the
Yeah.
scene image, that's what it doesn't have.
yeah, this feels very general, like from a distance.
Mhm.
Like, let me just do this kind of the stereotype of what people think it is to be a female firefighter.
Mhm.
But these
Mhm.
Sudan flood photos are beautiful. And the
Yeah.
one where the child is bathing
Yeah.
and you can barely
Mhm.
see them,
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that's breathtaking. I know when you know, in
Yeah. That's beautiful.
the equator, the light's different and you can see it, but man, it's gorge.
It's just like when you look at that story and then the firefighter story, you think almost it's been shot by two different visual journalists. It's not by the same person, you know. The different are just day and night.
But then you have the War and Tigray. It's the same attention to detail. This is a great story.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Yeah.
Paying attention to the portraits that we saw and now seeing it incorporated in a full story with everything, you know, with
Yeah.
them cooking their
Hmm.
food, surviving,
Yeah.
children that have been damaged,
Mhm.
the
It's
just the
Very nice.
pain and trauma. Yeah, this is very, very powerful. And it's different, the different styles, you know, the silhouette, the framing, the portraits, the everything. And I think I like the way it started out with the portrait first. So all
Hmm.
around just good choices, good editing. Um, and the female firefighter, those photos were beautiful. I don't know.
that just like, yeah, Kimber, I agree with you that I would love to see some behind the scene to reveal her personality, so to speak, to get to know her a little more, so to give the context and that, but
I think it's more
I'm
than one.
wondering, yeah.
Okay, so if you all are in it, I don't know if we're gonna stick along on this. If you're in agreement that the second portfolio is the best, do you believe it is first? And does this top portfolio get anything? And I leave it to you judges. I'm fine with that, but let's make a decision.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
My,
think the number 2 is really strong. I think what happened with the California female firefighters, I think it was an assignment. They didn't have as much time,
Mm.
and it looks to me like they went and covered it, and that
Yeah.
was, you know what I mean. They got cut off, and they didn't continue. But yeah, that photographer is much more is more advanced, followed through, and is more in control of light and frame and everything. So I would say, yeah, I agree with you guys. Number 2, I think they deserve it. Don't you think? It's pretty strong.
Yeah, I'm willing to give, can we do first and third?
First, an honorable mention or something.
or honorable mention, I like portfolio number 2 as first, and then the first portfolio. I mean, honorable mention is still a stretch for me, but but whatever you three agree upon, I'm okay.
No,
I mean,
I hear you.
there were some strong singles in there, and there was a strong story or two. That Seeking Asylum I thought was good. The migrant worker story I thought was well done, but some of those images look like frame grabs from a video. I'm curious.
Mm.
Yeah, I just don't have the feel for the first portfolio. It just kind of left me speechless. So I just don't know what
Mhm.
to make of it. Whereas the second portfolio, I do feel what the photographer missions for each of the story, what is it he or she go after. The first one, it just, to me, just so random. And that's one of the reasons that I don't have the connection with the first portfolio. There are some really nice stories there, but I think visually it's not live up to it.
I'm not sure it's the first portfolio is random. I get what they're trying to do, but
Yeah.
I just
No,
think they may be a younger photographer who
I'm
isn't
saying
matured yet.
that my feelings of it, not, and
Mm.
I'm not
Oh,
saying the
okay.
photographers.
You mean the topics random or the style of the way they photograph or the way they
Yeah, the
put
style of the
photos together?
photograph, you know,
Oh, okay. I
not,
think,
you
yeah.
know, yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I feel like the intention is there. I don't
Yep.
think
Mhm.
yet the keep working. Keep working.
Correct.
Mm. So maybe number one then is just the winner.
Are you all in agreement?
Number two, yeah.
Yes.